How are you all doing today, everybody? ArtificialDragon reporting, and this is my, okay, I lose track of all my vlogs by now, but this is my first vlog of the aftermath of my Japan trip. Now, I know I've been posting videos here and there besides my walkthrough videos, my Let's Play videos, more accurately, of, me tasting Japanese candy and whatnot, but this is completely legitimately a vlog video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, I am currently in Arvada, Colorado, staying at my grandparents' house for a couple more weeks before I go back to my hometown in Arizona. And I also want to give a quick update on my grandma. I visited her the third time yesterday. Originally, I was going to do a vlog recording last night, but I was just so tired. I'm still suffering some jet lag, everybody, so I just couldn't. But I'm doing it in the morning. I mean, it's 8 o'clock right now, but you'll probably see this later by the time this video uploads. But yeah, from what my mom told me, when I was in Japan, it was... Actually, I'll get to that later. But at the task at hand, my grandma is doing very well. She has made good progress. She's still bed confound, if that makes any sense. I'm probably not getting the right vocabulary for this, but anyway, she's moved to a permanent stay at a hospital in Colorado instead of New Mexico like last time. And she's made very good progress. She is moving, she is more alert, and she is able to breathe on her own without any assistance from a life support, you know? And, I mean, they shaved her head and all that, and she's on the tube currently. But she can respond to simple commands, and it's expected that she will do better from now on. She is definitely on the right path, but how far it will go remains uncertain in my case. But it's just good to hear and witness that Grandma's doing better than when I saw her in before I left Japan. But yeah. I gave her some gifts. I gave her some paper flowers that I got that some Japanese elementary school students gave to me when I was in Japan. And I also gave her this nice cherry blossom fan for her to wave herself. She loves flowers, and obviously I couldn't bring a real flower all the way from Japan to America, but it's better than nothing. And I also got her this paper crane, which symbolizes hope in Japan, and I got that paper crane from Hiroshima, so yeah, I'm just giving out hope for her through this paper crane, you know? And anyway, to what I was saying before, when I was in Japan, from what my mom told me, things were difficult with Grandma, and she fought for a couple times that Grandma was going to die, and it was just so stressful for my mom and the rest of my family when I was in Japan. But yeah, at least I had some fun, and my grandma's doing a bit better. She's on the right path, as I said before, and I do hope she stays strong and makes a good recovery. If not soon, then slowly and surely, for sure. And I'm just still happy to be able to see her. I'll probably still see her again today. And I always tell her that I love her, and I've told her about all of my friends that I've sent their prayers out for her, and that every one of my friends and family is praying for her swift recovery. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for doing that. And sorry, getting a little sentimental right now. But honestly, thank you so much. Honestly, for supporting me and giving prayer hours to my grandma always. I love you guys. You are like family to me. Anyway, what else? Well, yeah, I had a very good I had a very good time in Japan. So yeah, we basically moved around a lot of places in Japan. I probably won't sum it all up in this vlog because there is a lot to cover, but I'll basically go through the highlights of the trip, and I'll probably post pictures in front for you to see. The highlight for my Japanese trip is, let me see. I think the first one would have to be going to the Chaigaku and meeting some of the college students there and making friends with some of the students there as well. And I'm really thankful for making some students, even if it was awkward, me just standing around like an idiot reading my Japanese dictionary. And number 2 would have to be all of Hiroshima. The memorials, the Hiroshima Memorial, was a strong impact that it really sends a message of the horrors of war, and we must go from avoiding that. And our current relationship with Japan, America and Japan, despite all of the bad blood between us in the past, we can put aside our differences and become great allies for the other. And also going to Hiroshima, I found this owl cafe, and only one other person would want to come with me, but the rest of the people were like, nah, that's too expensive. Well, you know what? It might be expensive, but it was damn worth it, and I actually got to hold one of the owls. I currently can't remember the name of the owl. I'll probably put it on the screen for you later, but yeah, Hiroshima was a strong experience for me in Japan. And let me see the other highlight. Oh yeah, living with my host family was definitely another highlight for me. I lived with my host family for a total of 3 days. Well, 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days, yeah. And on the first day, with my host family, we went out to Tokyo to see the Pokemon Center, and that was a whole lot of fun. It was basically a Pokemon gift store, if you will, and it was a whole lot of fun to go through all the merchandise. Obviously, I couldn't buy everything in the world. I just got enough for myself. Actually, let me show you what I got, minus the gifts. So this is one of the gifts I got for myself. It is a keychain Deoxys. I'm not sure if the camera will focus on it. I need to figure out a way to focus on it. But yeah, this is a Deoxys that I got for myself. It's pretty good. It's pretty cute. I just love the little eyes on there. You could briefly see the eyes on there. Yeah. Sorry for the focus, guys. I'm not sure if I could control that or not. Yeah, I can't control that, but anyway. So that was one of the things I got for myself from the Pokemon Center. But I also got a bunch of other things, which I will not reveal because they are gifts for my friends Serendipitia and Lady Vixis. And obviously I will not... excuse me. And obviously I will not tell you what they are, but Tia probably knows what they are anyway. So we went to the Pokemon Center, we ate some sushi, then we went to this aquarium, I can't remember the name of the aquarium, but it was basically on top of this Tokyo Mall that was in the same building as the Pokemon Center, and it was relatively huge. And I enjoyed all the fish, and my host family was actually impressed that I knew all the names. Well, not all of them, but a good amount of the fish. And they nicknamed me the Fish Man. Yeah, kind of funny, but... So, and then after the aquarium, we stumbled upon the Kit Kat store, and ergo, you probably can see the video for all the flavors that I got in the link down below, or I'll probably put put the video somewhere around here. Yeah. Anyway, so then on the next day of my host family, I forget the name of the location for the life of me, but basically we went out to this tourist town, and I actually had the honor of wearing samurai armor. It was heavy and hot for sure, but so badass. And it was just fulfilling for me, because it's always been my dream to wear samurai armor and whatnot. And yeah, that was a very interesting experience. And then after that, we went out to do some errands, went to the local pet store to get some supplies for their dog. And then we went to this place called Wanderers Rex. It's basically the Japanese version of a Goodwill that is in America. And while at Wanderers Rex, I found a good amount of toys that I'm geeking out. Anyway, I think I'll show you one of the toys that I got. This is Alien Baltan. For those of you that don't know who this guy is, he's one of the more popular enemies of Ultraman. And Ultraman is this superhero. Think of Superman of Japan, if you will. And no, it's not Godzilla. It's not in the same series as Godzilla. I mean, it's in the Kaiju franchise, but no, Godzilla and Ultraman, or Alien Baltan, or whatever you want to go with, are completely two different things. Yes, they both come from Japan, but they are completely different. Just want to throw that out there. So yeah, I'm a Kaiju geek. Don't mind me. So yeah, it was a very wondrous experience in Japan. Those are just most of the highlights of my trip. And I'm just so thankful to have family that was able to help me go out to this trip. And I just... it was mostly a positive experience. Oh yeah, and the last highlight of the trip was me, literally for my last night in Japan, I went all the way to Tokyo. I was staying in Kashiwa. It's outside of Tokyo, by the way. I went to Tokyo, went to the Washington Hotel, I think. I can't remember the name of the hotel, but I think it's Washington Hotel. So I went to a hotel, and it's a freaking huge hotel. There's lots of gift shops. There's a lot of restaurants. And out of all the restaurants in particular, I went to the Zao. Basically, a Zao is a fishing restaurant. And they let you fish for certain kinds of fish. There's 4 different kinds of fish that you could, fish. And one of them is the flounder, mackerel, I can't remember the third one. The red snapper. That's what its name is. The red snapper. And I fished for 2 fish, the red snapper and the mackerel. And they actually give you 4 choices of how you want your fish to get cooked. The first choice is sashimi, which is I probably butchered that name right about now, but basically they serve the fish to you raw. They just cut meat right out of the fish, lay it out for you. They actually put the fish through a stick while you're eating the meat. Yeah, brutal, but I don't mind. And the second option is deep fried. Think of chicken wings, but with fish. And the third option is actually sushi. I didn't go with the third option. I can't remember the fourth option. I can't remember the fourth option. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And it was one of the places I wanted to go since day one in Japan. And I actually got my chance to. Initially, I was not all for it because I know it's expensive, like 4,000 yen, somewhere around there. But my dad and my friends that were staying with me at the time egged me on to go. So I decided, hey, why not? It might be expensive, but it'll be worth it. And I went, and it was definitely worth it. For those of you that love fishing, I highly recommend it. And And what can I say? The trip back was long, tiring. I stayed in LAX for 8 hours straight. I wanted to see if I could hang out with some friends in LA, but unfortunately, all of them are busy. What can I do? What can I do? But if I do ever come to LA again, I would love, for those of you that live in LA, my friends, fans, whatever, for those of you that live in LA, I would love to, I would love to hang out with you guys more and build connections and just have a fun time. But yeah, it was a long trip back, went to LAX, stayed there for 8 hours, I could barely keep awake, mind you, and I arrived in Denver, Colorado at around 11 o'clock, and then I just crashed. So yeah, that's my travel story of my summer so far. And I'm going to be staying in Colorado for a couple weeks until the 16th, I believe. And then I'm going to be driving back down to Arizona and be living with a friend for the rest of the summer until college starts, where I move back into a new dorm. So yeah, that's the current events for me thus far. I will be recording more videos and working more on my YouTube channel trailer. Still gotta build that, and a couple of other animation things, and the becoming a YouTuber documentary that I was doing for English class, but I'm doing a longer version of this because reasons. But anyway, just wanted to do this vlog to fill you all in on what has been going on, and give you an update on my grandma's condition. And once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and thank you for always sticking by with me to the end. And as always, fly with me, fellow dragons. Until next time.